I've been messing around with this staff build. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. So I'm gonna share my build and what I have so far. But as far as the build itself, I've been really enjoying this set. Of course, this could always change, but I'm actually pretty happy with this. So I'm gonna keep this for now. So I went with critical strikes, and this is where I'm kind of going with this. I like that a lot of this is reliant on how much health you have, or even just randomly just giving you like the might, like this one. So when you gain fury, you gain might, which this build is focused a lot on doing a lot of crits and like taking advantage of it. So like it's pretty nice to be able to kind of combo these things together. So I got this one here: gain might when you gain fury, gain fury when you strike an enemy whose health is below 90%. So that's pretty much going to be like triggering it all the time. This here, gain ferocity based on your precision. So that ferocity is basically your crit damage. So that determines how much damage you're going to be doing with your crits. So that's good. Gain increased critical damage against foes whose health is above the threshold. So above 50%, and you'll do more damage. So that's good shit. Anything that's going to give you direct damage like that is really nice. And then you're healed for the percentage of the critical damage. So that's why I'm trying to get that ferocity or whatever, like to gain the amount of damage for your critical strikes, because like that's going to be healing you over time. So basically this turns into almost like a self-healing build with all the like the smacking of your staff and stuff. And then on this line I got the trickery. So I went down, I got the 2 initiative right there, and then it goes into this here. So when you steal, you get buffs. I'm kind of on the fence with this. I've been using this caltrop for a really long time, but the thing I noticed with this build is that the caltrop doesn't really do too much, since you're always dodging into battle, and when you're not dodging as you're inside of a group, it makes it kind of pointless to do the caltrop. So that's why I changed it, and now I'm just doing this here. At least like every time I steal, it's always going to give something. And then down the line, it eventually gets to the point where you reduce the recharge of your steal, so that way you can keep stealing. I like this one for the extra initiative, so you get 3 more on your bar. Mainly I got this because I just wanted to get the reduced recharge, but I'm also looking at other options too. I was kind of messing around with this one for a little bit, but I don't know if it really works, like, because you're supposed to interrupt an enemy, and I don't know what constitutes as an interrupt, you know, like I guess maybe if it was a knockdown or something, but I don't have any knockdowns, so I just went with the middle one. And then I went into this here, stealing also dazes the target. So I guess like whenever they are casting a spell and you want to go and steal from them, you can do that. But I think I was also thinking about doing other things, so it increases the damage of the bleeds too, so that could probably actually be good. So I think I'm gonna end up going with that instead. Gain initiative on swapping weapons while in combat. Nah, I don't really swap weapons that much, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch it to this one. I'm gonna be losing 20% on the recharge, and I guess that's the main point to even get that, but I don't know. Like let's see the difference right now. I guess I could test it out. So if I was to steal, 21 seconds it said. So let's see when I put it on what it would be. 16 seconds. Okay, that's a big deal. All right, so never mind. we're gonna keep it right in the middle. That's literally saving 4 seconds or more, actually. I think that's like 5 seconds. So yeah, like that's a really big deal. So I think I'll leave it the way it is. Over here on the actual staff, so the Daredevil line, this line is actually pretty good, and it works really well with, of course, the staff, so it helps out a lot. So like I went with this top one here. So this is the gain vitality based on your portion of power. The main reason why I went with this is just for the damage reduction. So that does help a lot, especially since I'm not using a toughness build or anything. So this definitely helps to be able to take at least a hit, you know, here and there. This is debatable on whether or not you want to do this based on your missing bar. So as you keep dodging, you know, your bar will go down. You can gain 5% more damage, so up to 15% of the three bars. I mean, it's It's up to you ultimately. I went with this one with the power increase. I'd rather just have like the extra power right away, so I don't have to worry about like doing stuff like that. It's up to you with that whole choice. And then on the last bar, I went with the bound, which is the main thing that's going to be giving you a lot of good healing and is also like nice damage. Because every time you dodge, you land on the target and you see how it does the stomp on the ground. That does good damage, and then also at the same time, it's gonna heal you for a portion of the critical damage, like I was showing in the beginning. So that's what makes this really strong. And at the same time, every time you dodge, you gain these buffs here. And this one the next target weakens an enemy, and then the other one gives you increased to damage. I think by 10%. Let me see. It says you deal bonus damage, which let me double check it. Yeah, 10% more damage outright. So that's pretty badass. So basically, in between your attacks, you're gonna be dodging, attacking, and then once the buff comes off, you're gonna dodge again, and just keep that buff going. That way, you can just get that 10% more damage. So it's really nice. Now, as far as the regular skills, I've been kind of playing around a lot with this, but these are kind of my favorites. I'm not really too much of a fan of this heal. The main reason why I like it though is because like not only does it remove the conditions that you may have, but at the same time you dodge backwards. That way you can kind of escape for a second, and then you can dodge back forward to get back into battle. So basically I use it like this, and then I dodge back in like that. So that's something. And then also it probably has the lowest cooldown of like all the abilities. So you know, that's the main reason why I'm using it. Before that, I was using a lot of this one here, the one that gives you healing every time you hit a target. This is not really necessary in this build. It's kind of overkill. And then when you get into situations where you're just getting your ass whooped from range and you're nowhere near the mob, so you can't hit them to gain your health back, then it kind of gives you a really shitty situation where you just got to kind of like decide what are you going to do there. I really like this heal here. This is the one that puts you invisible, mainly for PvP. I really like that for PvP because like it's like a lifesaver. You just go invisible, boom, you're good to go. I've always been running this one. This is the one that increases your power. So I really like that signet. I never pop it. I never touch it. It's there on, and it gives me the buff. This here, I've been kind of debating this. I mean, this up to you what you want to use. There's a lot of options of things. In PvP, I really like this blinding powder, so I can go invisible again because I just like being able to escape easily. There is also a teleport, and there's the roll dodge for evading. So basically, it's like the same, just like the heal. So if you want to have like a double dodge, so you can basically have like this one running and you go like this and you heal. You see, you can do one of these numbers so you can really get away, you know. So it's up to you if you want to do that. I'm not really too much of a fan of it, honestly. Like I'm whatever. So I've been just kind of messing around with new things. I like this scorpion wire just to kind of like pull people to me. I don't know, just for shits and giggles. So like it's mainly, this is just a fun slot in my opinion. I just, you can do whatever the hell you want with it. And I really love Shadow Refuge. I cannot go without it. It's easily the best. So like I just pop it, you stand inside it, and then it just makes you invisible for like what, like 30 seconds or something. Like it's really long. So this is awesome to be able to just kind of completely escape a situation. It's probably not 30 seconds because it's already going away, but like it's really badass. That's why I love that. And then Dagger of Storms is always Dagger of Storms. I don't know, the stones. Dagger of Storms has always been a part of my build set, mainly because like it's just a fun ability, and it does really good healing when you hit all the targets. So like I don't know, I just like it. It's good. As far as like the weapons and stuff, my favorite setups, of course we're doing the staff here, and then when I switch weapons, I like doing gun dagger. So I like the gun dagger a lot because it's like good utility, good escapes, and then like you got the invisibility on that 4. So like basically like if you really need to evade something, or you just need to kind of like step back for a second, like this is probably like my best setup. I really love the gun dagger combo. Like it's really good. So that's why I always keep that on the back bar. But for the most part, I'm just going to be using the staff. When it comes to my actual gear, I've collected basically the Marauder set, and it's really expensive. So if you don't have gold, then I recommend getting something a little bit lower. Like you could probably go in the auction house and find something like, let's say, what I've been doing with my armor is I look up power, I do precision, and then I'll do ferocity. So these are the 3 that I'm aiming for, and this is what I've been doing throughout my whole build. So with these, it's up to you. Like you can look around and see what's, you know, more cheaper, you know, like there's a lot of cheaper options in here. So like I'll look in here, set it for level 80. Let's look around. Actually, let me filter it for, like, let's say rare, for example. You see, they're super cheap. So you can get yourself a nice little set just by looking through these. And then you just want to kind of look at, you know, what would be the best. You see, like this one here, this Berserker Marauder would actually be pretty good. These are assassin ones. So these are lower stats in certain areas, but higher precision. Then these Berserker ones are like higher power. And then the rest are kind of mid-range or whatever. So like you can look at these like that. My set that I'm running, the exotic sets, like you're going to be spending a lot of money on these things. These are like average 7 to 10 gold for each piece, and then you're talking about like actually getting like the signets and all that shit. Like you're gonna be spending a lot of money. So with this, it cost me about 65 gold for all this shit that I have right now, and this is not even everything that I wanted. I was trying to get some more things, but I just couldn't afford it. So I'm just gonna work towards that. But the Marauder set that I have here, the exotic one, it gives you power, precision, vitality, and ferocity. So with the vitality, you're getting more health points, so that's good. The stats are not really like perfect or anything. Like they're still kind of mid-range and stuff, but it still works. So I went with a full set of it just to be able to kind of buff my health a little bit, because I was getting tired of getting one-shotted. So that really helped a lot to be able to just do this.
Ancient undead guarding archaic secrets.
Oh man, these people just keep like talking randomly. You see this shit? Like it's like they're trying intentionally to like interrupt me and shit. Like it just like loses my concentration. And then I went with the Superior Rune of Rage set. So that's 6 of them, mainly because it was real cheap. It was like 2 silver a piece. So I went with that. There was another set I was looking at that was better, that it gave a lot of ferocity and power. I don't remember the name of it, but that one is super expensive. It was like 10 gold a piece. So like, yeah, I wasn't about to do that. Like, I mean, I didn't have the money anyway. So like, it's just way too expensive. So I guess I'm gonna hold off on that for a while. The same with the necklaces and all this stuff. I went with this ebony of, I don't know how to pronounce any of that shit. So like, look at the name. Just look at the name. Anyway, I went with this. I just went with whatever was on there. I didn't add an extra jewel or anything. It was just, this is how I bought it, and this is how I just equipped it, at least for now. Eventually I'll probably put another jewel on it. And then for the weapons, I have this Daredevil staff, and then I also have, of course, my pistol and dagger combo. They each have power, precision, and ferocity on it. So went with that. And then also for the sigils, this is still up for debate, and there's probably a better options out there. But I got this one with the steel health on a critical hit. So this is good. It helps towards that healing. And then I've been using the Bloodlust one for like decades. Like I don't even know how long, probably since beta. So never really changed that out, but there's probably other options that you can get, like the ones that give you like direct damage, like 5% more damage or whatever. You could probably get those, but those are really, really expensive. So that's why I stick with the Bloodlust, because it's affordable and it also gives really good power, especially when you're out just doing like, you know, regular world stuff, like killing mobs and stuff. When you stack that up to 25, it's really, really good. In PvP, obviously, it's not going to work well, so you're probably better off swapping that out for something else. And same world versus world. Unless you're planning to stay alive for a really long time and never die, then yeah, like that's the only time it's ever gonna work for you, you know. So yeah, but I went with that throughout my whole set, so I got to see that I got the bloodlust on here too, which I just realized I have a minor bloodlust on this, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, there's that. And then I did the same thing with the water weapons too, so same shit, just slap those in there. And yeah, that's the build as far as my gear. Let's just get into actually showing you what this is about and just kind of playing around with it so you can see a little bit more of this, because I never see anybody using staff on Thief ever, so pretty nice to kind of try it out and see if it actually works well. So let's do it. Let's get in it. Take up a spot for streaming, so it helps. See, this is not really going to be the best test to kill mobs in low level zones, you know? Like, I tried the high level zone stuff and I get my ass whooping some of them, especially like, what's that place called? The, this here? The Sun Cove? Oh my god, yo, the mobs are like crazy over there. They like two-shot you, and then they have like hordes of them that constantly like stun lock you and stuff. Like, it's insane. So like, they're not fun to fight. But I'm gonna see if I can go over there and just fuck around. I'm gonna see, because those are like the biggest challenging ones. Oh, there's a rich one here. Oh shit, you see? Oh my god, I got hit for all my health. What the fuck? Hold on. Why'd I get hit for all my health? Dude, this is why I like that stealth ability a lot. It's awesome. What the hell is this thing coming towards me? Okay, one more stealth. Oh, there it is. I get it. Oh my god. Why did they hit so hard? What the hell is this? No. Stop it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I came into the wrong area. Fly away. Shit. Oh, this zone is scary. Alright, let me try to fight like an actual mob. Hold on. Alright, these things. Alright, so now let me change to my staff. Alright, we're probably gonna get our asses whooped, but I'm gonna try. Whoa, you see, there it is. Oh shit. Yeah, you see, this is literally why you don't fuck with these mobs. It's just a nightmare. I don't know what these mobs are made out of. It's like they're made out of like solid steel or something. Oh, they're level 84s. All right, fuck that zone. Let's go fight some of this crap. All right, so what I like to do is like, see, dodge in and then just start spamming the one key, which is actually like 2 normally. I unbinded the left click and I just use left click for like regular attacks. So now I have it so that it's just 1 through 4. That is all my attacks. So the second ability is the one that just like the spin attack over and over. That's really good damage. So you can kind of mix that up along with your dodging, just to kind of do some extra damage here and there. The 2 is a good like escape mainly. Like you see, you kind of back away from the mob. I don't really use that much, so like I just barely even press it. The third ability is a blind, which is actually worth doing. So like you see, you can kind of keep up doing like regular attacks while you look at his bar and see like the blind on it. The moment the blind goes away, I just refresh it and I keep like putting more and more. So it kind of reminds me a lot of sword. It's like sword and gun combo. I was doing a lot of that, and that's really good for like tanking. Basically, you could sit there and just like face tank mobs. So you can kind of do the same thing here with staff and just hold down left click and just do this. And then here and there you can kind of press the 1, so I can just do that spin hit, because that's like really good DPS. The only downside with staff that I'm noticing is that there's no real crowd, there's no like statuses that you're putting on the mob really. Like, see, this one puts vulnerability in the middle of the combo. But that's pretty much it. You're not really doing that much status stuff. Like, there's no bleeds, there's no, like, you know, stuff like that. So that's the only disappointing thing about it, and that's why I like using the other staff combo, because I like to be able to, I mean, not staff combo, but the sword and dagger thing, or the dagger and sword, or dagger and oh my god, I can't speak. Gun and dagger, pistol, whatever. Pistol and dagger, like it. Oh my god, pistol and dagger now. But pistol and dagger, I really like it because it's good to kind of throw some statuses on them, bleeds and all that stuff. So nice. We're talking about staff here, so let's continue with the staff. The fourth ability, or the last one, is really good because it's like basically it puts you in evasion. So for like a fraction of a second, you have like you can evade attacks, and then at the same time, like you can use that to kind of mobily move around. So like you can do this. You can kind of do this number where you just keep flipping. So you're basically like Yoda, running around, doing some crazy shit. Dodge in like this, hit him with the one, hold light attack or hold regular attack, dodge, and just keep doing that. You see? And the more you spam your attacks, the more energy you're gonna gain for more dodging. So basically you can keep in between your rotation dodging and then going back to doing regular attacks and dodge again, then regular attacks and dodge again. Like basically you can just keep doing that, and not only are you gaining that 10% increase the damage buff, but you're also gaining your energy back so you can keep dodging. So it's really nice. So basically you're playing Yoda. Basically that's what this whole thing feels like. So it's pretty cool. Like the only thing that's missing, I feel like I need to get a staff that looks like a lightsaber. Like if I get like one that looks like a double bladed lightsaber or something, like that would be sick. But I haven't found that yet. Maybe someday. Yeah, there's nobody up here fighting it. I guess I go fight like other shit in the meantime. Alright, beat the shit out of this thing. Hit him with the steal ability. Go back into spamming. That's why I like the one key a lot. Oh, here we go. Boss got my attention. See if I can take him on. I tried to use my dodge there, but that didn't seem to work. Alright, I'm gonna use my elite dodge to him. See, so it's like, it's as if I'm playing like Yoda for real. Yeah, I hit him with the blind, so I'm gonna wait for him to attack me, and then I refresh the blind over and over. So that's a really good combo too. If you just want to hold down left click and you're just feeling lazy, you can do that. So it's pretty nice. But you can see my healing already. Like look how my health is just like constantly always staying up. Pretty nice. And if for any reason I start to take real damage, I'll use my actual heal. Oh shit. No. Damn it. Oh, you could even see the healing I'm getting from just smacking them. You see on my character, you'll see it pop up every once in a while. There we go. Got an ability. See, so you can keep spamming your steal also to keep getting abilities to kind of throw on the ground or hit them with or whatever. I don't really understand all the abilities yet. Like I need to read the dialogue to see even what they do. A lot of times I don't even know what's happening with that. But damn, there it is. Went through that. Let's see if there's any other things to go fight. This zone is definitely like way easier than that Sun Cove place. That Sun Cove place is like super endgame, I guess. That's like you need a group for that one. This is a boss. He's already almost. Oh no, never mind. He's still at health. Oh, this one's this one's actually tougher. This is a champion. dodge in. You see my health, the way it flies back up? Pretty sick. So if I ever did take damage for any reason, I could always just heal myself back up. I'm just gonna continue to light attack. I'm not even gonna use my abilities. Alright, I'm gonna try to get my stamina up a little bit. Oops. I didn't dodge in time. So it's a nice little balance of just kind of like looking at your energy and then also looking at your initiative and then just kind of figuring out what you want to do and kind of balance it out. That's why like another good add-on you could do is the whole one that it says that if you run out of energy you gain 5% more damage. That could help you out, you know. That's why I left it open for doing that, because like if you constantly are just like dodging over and over, you'll be gaining that 5%. Anyway, that's pretty much the staff, dude. Like it's pretty badass. I like it. It's fun, kind of change of pace from my normal I usually do the Deadeye build, so it's a nice little change of pace from that. And it just feels cool. Like it almost feels like you're playing Yoda as a character in Guild Wars. You know, so like it's just fun just to kind of like beat the shit out of stuff like this, you see, and do all these Yoda spins, especially if you're playing as a Sura. Like it looks even better. But anyways, that's it.